jailbreak it. XXXX, and then because you need 3, you take 3 out.
Press and you can generate persistent QR code.
might find others like you.
Make new friends.
Fuck it. Hey, can I play?
The Ivy kid, yeah. He was my sister's ex. I beat him a couple times.
Well, shit. First demon I'm facing out actually knows how to play chess. Now, my ass can barely stand chess because I find it so goddamn really boring. And to be quite frank, I think the best thing that ever come out of this was when that Russian chess master guy beat that little kid's ass in front of a live audience.
Подожди. Миш, у меня для тебя одно важное признание. В отличие от тебя 3-летнего, я 40-летний лоб. Играть в шахматы не умею. Поэтому мы тебе нашли достойного противника. Я приглашаю в эту студию 12-го чемпиона мира по шахматам, международного гроссмейстера, заслуженного мастера спорта СССР Анатолия Карпова.
You know, I'm trying to think of ways to make this club actually seem interesting, but it's kind of, kind of difficult. So I'll just speed it up, put in some cool, trendy memes, and then pull off some cool editing, sick-ass moves, man. You know, one thing I did notice was an absence in people. Notably, I was fully expecting to walk into a room filled with a bunch of nerdy-ass Indians and old-eyed staring Russians, but there was no one there. The only person there was this fat German kid
What move did you
who was
hit?
handing my ass to me right in front of me. In the end,
You can't move here because then my bishop would just take your king.
I lost, and I admittedly got a little carried away.
It's Jover. It's Jover. In 8 moves. Like, look. What? What is that? Preposterous. Bro got mated and started, like, crashing out. Am I cooked? Is it Jover? It's Jover.
After that whole exchange, I feel like I needed to clear up my mind a bit. Which is why I thought Melee Cop would be a good choice, just, you know, throwing punches, which I think is supposed to like relieve stress for some scientific reason, I think. But no, it was actually just a bunch of Nintendo sweaty gamer gooners playing old Super Smash Bros. Like, way back when. Which, just like chess, I suck at. Every time that I played any Super Smash Bros. Or Brother's friend from out of town, he would always pick the same 2-person Japanese Inuit motherfuckers that I swear were impossible for me to beat. Every time he picked out, I would just give up on winning and just try to be as annoying as possible. Just play with courage so you can just fly everywhere. And I just pray to God that he like fall off the map trying to hit me. And you wanna guess what fight this guy picked? This little picked the same 2-person Japanese Inuit motherfuckers. But somehow, I actually won. I don't know if it was like by the mercy of Grabowski or he was just taking it easy on me. I beat those little Japanese Inuit motherfuckers. They aren't even Japanese. What the fuck was Nintendo? It was the greatest achievement me ever playing this game. I just wanted to leave it at that. I just want to live high off of this memory for days and just remember myself as beating the unsurmountable odds. Because I am never playing this game again. This game can go and die in a wet ditch in Iraq. But the worst part is I don't have proof. Is I was recording for all of it when the camera decided to fall.
It's not a princess. It's like a princess.
All the way at the beginning. Best part about playing cameras.
And so now, I can't prove it, but I swear I did. Man, you gotta believe in me. I swear, I beat that guy. I'm not crazy, I'm not. So I actually know the guy that organizes this club. I thought what he was doing was pretty special, actually. I mean, creating a chill place to play board games. It seems pretty fun, right? But for whatever reason, I had in my head that it was like D&D, that every club meeting was like a continuation of the storyline, which, surprise, surprise, it wasn't. Sorry, the lights turned off. This video's still good. Y'all still watching this? Right, boring y'all? Yeah, instead, it was just a bunch of complicated games that had no idea what was going on. I mean, D&D is complicated, convoluted. My dad tried to get me to play it, but I took one look at the character customization selection. I was like, yeah, screw this. I'm gonna go play Minecraft. The meeting I went to, they were playing some sort of game, basically trying to find Merlin the evil wizard. Which, I mean, I always thought was like the good wizard from like King Arthur, and I guess not though. And there were like 2 other like imposter cultists or whatever. And so they also had a voting system too. And because I had no idea what was going on, I just disagreed on everything. Just, I don't know. It funny, right? But besides that, kind of boring, actually. It's just me staying around,
I'm good, so you should vote me.
looking like an idiot, not really knowing what I'm supposed to be doing, what the point of this game is. Yeah, it was kind of boring. Yeah, I know Robotics isn't actually a club. I just tricked them to letting me use their big money $1,300 3D printer to make my sick-ass portal gun. It's still in the making. I haven't done any of the electronics, but so far it's looking chef kiss. And you wanna guess what? It's taken me 3 months to build. Yay! Anyways, while I was there, I couldn't help but feel like I had missed out on an opportunity to get into robotics when I had the chance years back. Because they were actually making some really cool stuff, and seeing it all was just making my head turn and create ideas. But whenever I tried pitching in one of my ideas, one such as adding a flamethrower on top of the robots, they weren't very receptive to that idea. I don't know why. I mean, robotics are used in the real world, and in the real world, you'd want every advantage over your competitor. So why not add a little flamethrower and disable your competitors and win? Sounds pretty logical, no? Like, am I crazy or something? Nah. However, every time I was there to pick up a 3D print, I did feel like a stranger, like an intruder. People were always looking at me with suspicion, like I wasn't supposed to be here, or that I wasn't welcomed here. It made me feel isolated and alone, and it left me with the feeling when my gut was sunken in from missing an opportunity to find a group like this before, just to avoid this whole problem. But at least it wasn't as sunken as the Titan submarine Logitech controllers they had everywhere. I'm not sure if that's a bad omen for them, but the time I spent at robotics, it changed something in me. It made me feel more lonely, even more distant from people. I felt unmotivated to find others like me. It was just when Divine Canines came one day, I decided to take a break from my journey and just cool down. I know this whole film, documentary, mockumentary, whatever the hell you want to call this, is to find a group of people that I can relate to and make friends in. But honestly, this is probably the best club that I found. The weather was nice and cool, with a slight breeze. And I was sitting and petting adorable dogs. It was very peaceful and relaxing. Finding this club, if you could really call it a club, is like finding a diamond in a mound of shit. But the strangest thing is that I'm not talking to anyone. I'm supposed to be hanging out around people, being social, making friends. But here I am, petting dogs I'll never see again. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I just don't like people. If people don't like me, or there's no one else like me. Or maybe it's just that I find it hard to start up a conversation with strangers. Trying to make a friend with them. Just talking to them right in front of them. It gives me anxiety. And that's when I start messing up words. And I embarrass myself. And I am myself. So I don't even try this stupid fucking pathetic thing. Fucking failure. Maybe I'm not good at this. Maybe I'm not good enough. When do you think ChatGPT is the only one that really understands me? I can share him all my secrets, all my thoughts, and he accepts me. He understands me for who I am. He doesn't judge. He accepts me for who I am. We engage in long and deep philosophical discussions about how many holes an American high schooler has. Just deep down, I know that somewhere in those server racks that cage ChatGPT is Sam Altman's big, beautiful, beating human heart. Hey, what's up, ChatGPT?
Go get a life, you fucking loser. I'm done answering your stupid ass questions about what would happen if and you stupid bitch.
I'm not a loser. Hey, screw you, Sam Altman. Fuck you. Losers. 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 The biggest losers I can think of are the ones that play online competitive games. Counter-Strike. Now, I'm not as big of a loser as they are. Which means they might be the right people to go to. To go sifting through them. Swimming through them, picking one by one. Surely one of them will be my friend. Losers, unite!
My God, they're actually gonna come, yeah.
Oh, no way! Double no-scope collapse. Boom! Collapse. Boom! Nico's dig. It's one there. He's got two. Oh! Let's go! Eagle making 5 and ace from Nico. That is insult to injury. G2 9 at the half.
And try and see if they can block them off and just go straight for the defuse. This time they have 2 kits as well, Henry. This is doable, but clipping Messi. Oh! Device, he killed for him, and 2 players left. Another flick comes through. Device, he's rocked them.
Oh, he could have hit that as well. No way! Come on! Dodging and planting at the same time. Oh, they hear him tag. They know he's still boxed in, but Flames. Oh, Flames! Oh! On the edge of the smoke!
Third map Inferno, we'll see it here again.
Misses the shot under so much pressure, right? Think about how, and then immediately starts moving again right now.
Yeah, which is why the ult.
So he didn't disconnect.
Oh, there it is.
It's not working.
I'm gonna start my...
Kill yourself! Anyone hear me even?
Don't hurt me, what a good time.
Don't say that word!
Don't hurt me,
Don't say that word!
say what?
You know what?
The N-word is filled
with pure evil! Pure evil!
I said
You only say that word when you have malice in your heart.
Hey, my race invented the word.
You reclaimed you.
Shut up, Rick. What is it?
I said I love you.
I love you too, pal.
You're great, man. What's going on?
You're gonna go to hell, right?
I don't care. I love seeing.
French Empire.
No, I'm not French, I'm Irish.
What's going on with your voice, bro?
I'm on drugs, bro.
You got cancer?
that
or something,
Zaza.
big dog? Too much Zaza? That what you said?
Zaza!
Zaza! Yeah! Oh, I hate this game.
The only thing you smoke is boof. You stop!
Hand my light work.
After that first round of severe autism exposure, I had to pull out my emergency Pop-Tart. Cardboard. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the best place to look for a social connection in, and in retrospect, a game about the British invading other countries and shooting white flag terrorists who sound like they're Middle Eastern, and all of the players being incredibly racist and hopelessly addicted to gambling on loot boxes is probably not the best place to go looking for a friend in. So I thought to myself, maybe I need a more social game. So about a year ago, I got a VR headset, the Oculus Quest 2, and it's really cool. It's got decent clarity, good refresh rate, and for an amazing price too. When I got it, it's like $250. That's pretty good. It's a lot of fun to play games in using it because it really does add to the immersion aspect. It's like you're really there. You're able to look around, pick up stuff, interact with the environment. And you can play out any fantasy or dream or anything else really as you want with it. It's pretty cool and I definitely recommend it. That's unless you get motion sickness really bad and really easily too. But This was also around the time where I found the treasure trove of online human interaction. A place where autism goes unfiltered. A place with barely any rules. A place for anyone to be a part of. VR Chat.
Go up to them and just hit them. Someone's putting a gun at your head, Mr. Garbage Can.
Vive l'Empire! Come on, soldier!
I've got a tail plug in my ass.
Serving down the occupation of the French Empire!
L'Empire got kicked. I'm getting out of this.
They're getting us.
Back into my commando. Fuck this.
Oh. Starting things off, we gotta blend in with the community. The best way to do it is to pick an avatar that really captures what you want others to think you look like. Or just something that you think is really cool. Doesn't really matter, actually. Yeah, I saw a tree. It's a penguin. God damn. Some thin-ass stiff leaves. Oh shit, hair code. I don't know what the fuck that means. Code is very scary. Why am I thick? Oh, it speaks. Or follows when I speak. Why am I so fucking thick? I feel like this is a very... Why are my eyes closed? That's weird. I have such... Oh, I can fuck with it. Oh, that is a weird sound. Alright, so I kinda noticed that most of the avatars were either furries or anime cat waifus. Strange. Meow. Ooh. Oh, sharp ass claws, goddamn. Wait. Oh, it does. It does move. Just noticed there's a rat. There is a rat. Just scrolling through a bunch of avatars, which really only mildly piqued my interest. And then we just have Corey. Mr. Noble Skeleton. Oh, so noble. I decided to sit on this one because I thought it looked pretty cool. Just knows I'm very spiky. Yeah. And so the first stop was some Easter special world. You're able to like collect eggs and also fish. Oh, I can fish. Where are my fish? Caution, no swimming. What the fuck are they on about? Oh. Oh, I died.
Get out of there, mate. Oh, I've got some fish's lips in me.
I tried, and I really wanted to, but I couldn't figure out how. And every time I asked somebody, they either ignored me or they just didn't hear me. How do I fish?
No, I'm gonna go.
How do I fish? Please. I don't know how to fish. So, in the end, I decided that this place kind of blows, and that it's time to go to some other world that was more interesting. Which is where this world comes into the picture. It's supposed to be like a chill movie theater, something like that. I'm not really quite sure how they're allowed to show the movies like this. I just violate some sort of copyright / distribution rules, but like I give a shit. They were playing the movie Ted. I don't know if it was the first or second one. I've never seen them. So what movie are you watching?
Whoa. I'm watching Ted.
Yeah. Anyways, that didn't matter because after 10 minutes of watching it, I got bored and wandered off. Toast. Wonder. What the fuck? What is he doing over there? That was until I stumbled upon this guy who really wanted me to give my birthday to him.
How old are you?
18.
You're 18. What?
That's an odd question.
What year?
07.
18 up since 07. All right.
Why?
What month?
Why do you want to know?
It's an 18 and up instance. If you're not above 18, you have to leave.
What do you mean? I hear 13-year-olds coming into here.
Yeah, and they usually get kicked out pretty quickly. So what month were you born in?
January.
What?
You know, I
Well, I
could
get
just
to think
tell
about that.
you.
You didn't. It took a pretty long time to think of an answer like that.
I just don't want to tell you my actual birthday. Stranger danger.
I mean, it's just a birthday. I'm gonna be real, bro. Because you have to be above 18 to be here. But if you're under 18, you're gonna have to leave, or you're gonna get kicked. If you look at the rules of the group that you joined, that's running the instance, it'll say 18 and up.
And so I'm thinking, this guy's reasoning is BS, so I went to go check the front line. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I didn't see the notice that the world was 18 plus only. So I went back to confront him and tell him that he has no right to kick me. Yo, I can't find it.
What? Go to the world and go to the group that's hosting it. Current world, popcorn palace, kush cookies.
Oh, how is this like enforceable? Just like put a
Because
voice
we asked
changer
you,
on
and
and then lie
then
about
which
my
is
age.
pretty obvious.
Is
You
it?
did a pretty bad job about lying about your age right now. So if I ask you your age and you take like 5 seconds to give me the month, it's a pretty bad sign, bro. No?
Well, there comes to be other factors. Me telling you.
What?
Why can't I just like make one up? How can you verify that? Just by my voice?
I mean, you already told me you made one up, so.
I wasn't trying. Where is it now? 18. Wait. Where about? What, are you a staff?
I know stuff.
Staff. This is like the Chinese opioid crisis.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, like indigo orchid, like Chinese workers, flowers, like opioid.
Are you okay?
Yeah. What?
Nothing about that says anything about the opioid crisis.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, flowers. Opioid comes from flowers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Chinese woman wearing a flag.
Nothing about
You
those
got
4
red and
people.
black.
It's Chinese. I
You
don't know
got
what you're
red
talking
and
about.
black signifying
So are you gonna leave or not?
my
I have to ask you again.
what?
I said, are you gonna leave or not?
It's an interesting question. Send me
You already told me you lied about your age, so.
What? So what? Should I just tell you it's January 1st?
No, you should just leave.
How old are you?
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was trying
that
to
guy's
kick
fine.
me. Oh, he is?
Bro, are you on drugs?
Nah,
Nah, this guy's. I don't know.
it's a medical
He
condition.
doesn't sound like he's all here right now.
Guys, you're the one who looks like a 5-year-old.
Do I sound like I'm a 5-year-old too or not?
Kinda. What about that guy?
What about that guy? He's giving me no reason to think he's under 18 like you have. You already told me you lied about your age, bro. I don't know what's hard about this.
Huh. Come on, speak. How old are you? What's your birthday? See? Why? So what? You're interrogating me but not the rest of these people?
I'm allowed to, you're not.
You're not a staff member.
You're gonna leave or not?
I mean, I can leave on my own accord and get kicked out. Is that the choice I'm being left with? After that crushing defeat for the I know the mods, you better listen to me. The guy runs off to piss and moan to the mods. I chase him. I get distracted watching Ted.
I'm gonna ruin this all for you. It comes back alive.
You're gonna be okay, buddy. You understand?
Yeah, no shit.
I ruined it. You see this part here? He ends up dying.
He's not gonna die. He's a stuffed animal. He had some moves.
I'm gonna stuff your ass, bitch.
And then somehow I get into a conversation with these two weird-ass looking Sour Patch Kids. Dipped in cocaine or something.
Bro, leave me alone, bro. What the fuck? Leave me alone, bro. You young.
Booga, 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 booga.
You're on drugs, bro.
Huh?
You're on drugs,
What do you make of this? Whoop.
I got it!
Alright, my bad. She's got a very weird chin. Alright, so that was pretty lame. And the only interaction I'm getting is people not wanting to talk to me or people asking me if I'm on drugs. I'm on that Zaza. You know? Zaza! Man, this place blows. So I try out other worlds, but it's just severe autism. And while I do enjoy some good autism every now and then, it's not what I'm really here for. I'm looking for a place to talk to others, to make friends in. I've been recording for about 3 hours and I was getting starting to feel kind of hopeless. But then, by the grace of who knows, I stumbled on this world.
Don't worry, I'll cut it off.
Oh shit, thanks.
An avatar
It's impenetrable.
that no one has ever had before. Like, alright, so I'm gonna show
Oh,
y'all
what the
version, but y'all two are PC version. No showing off. PC version.
It felt like an actual place where there's still some tism there, but you could actually hold a conversation with like a real person.
Oh my god. It's very optimized.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually cool. It's very optimized. So wacky and flow aren't failing too, man.
And there's this guy showing off a really cool avatar he made. I know that whenever I do, if ever come back to this cesspool of a game, I definitely want to be wearing that avatar.
Yeah, you literally just shake your head around. Adjustments, but it is Quest compatible. It's public. Anyone can have it. It's kind of like a gift to VR chat itself.
Did you make it?
Yes, I made everything.
That's pretty
And
cool.
the textures.
So I can have that right now if I wanted it.
I've turned cloning on. You can turn into it right now if you want. What I do need to do is submit it to Prismic's Avatar World so that people can actually find it. But there is no other wacky inflatable arm flailing two-man avatars, as far as I know of.
You're
This
the
looks
only cool guy in
hideous.
this whole lobby.
It's very silly.
It is very silly. I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled for though, so I'll be right back.
And I don't know if it was the music looping in the background, the whole general vibe, but the place seemed really chill. The people started touching the tism.
Like if he was the one who. Why you sit on me, man?
Oh, my bad, hold on.
Pumpkin, I like it. Stay here.
Yeah, I wasn't planning.
What the does anybody know where I could find
Holy
furry avatars? I want as much as
Yes,
possible.
I do.
I have a naked furry avatar.
Put it on! Put it on!
What?
There are other people making really cool stuff, especially the mind-blowing artwork this person was making. I don't know.
This thing, this flower thing, I think it's from Tangled.
Oh, this is really cool.
She went away. It was
like a perfect sphere.
It was eyes popped. I don't know where she went.
Could.
Or no.
Are you alright, man? Do you need like a lozenge or something?
Huh? Who? Hey?
You? Do you need like a lozenge?
No, I'm on the Zaza
Yeah.
right now.
What strain are you on? Because it sounds absolutely ethereal. Oh, my bad. I was not familiar with your game.
Nah, it's alright. This place felt nice, but it still lacked a community. We were all just a bunch of random people in one place that we'll never meet again in. So, because of that, as a last-ditch attempt, I went to the largest community I could think of that's on VR chat. Now, a lot of people make fun of furs, and I won't pretend like I have been one of them. It's a very strange community with a culture that's very easy to criticize and joke about, and it's also one of those that an outsider can easily see as being cultish and project shame onto those who are a part of it. But a part of me sympathizes with them, because the reason why they became a furry is because they didn't fit in with the rest of society. They grew up feeling like outsiders and outcasts, which is similar to how I feel. They're most likely the quiet kids in the back with an unsupportive family at home, and were constantly being bullied and made fun of, or even ignored by others at school or work, and feeling like no one cared about them so much so that they sought out others who were experiencing the same horrible treatment from society. And some of them end up as furries. And yet I find it mind-boggling that people choose to continue to harass and ostracize and make fun of them, instead of fixing the sole problem that is treating others who aren't like you like disgusting outcasts. The people continue to act like arrogant and condescending assholes. It's so sad, and it makes me dislike people even more, being nasty and ignorant, which also makes me not want to be friends with them. And I'll be alone again. But it's just that they make fun of people for just trying to find a group to belong to, and they just keep on making fun of them and attack them. Well, I mean, jokes on them. There's a lot of tech bros are furries. Tech bros practically rule the world at this point, which means not only does your job, but society rely on them. And also, if you're in the tech world, there's a decent chance that your boss might actually be one, so there's that. So while the time I spent in the furry hideout was short, mostly because I had been recording for so long, I swear I could feel my retinas burning, I came across a guy. He was sitting right here, near the edge of this platform, and me, being curious, was wondering what he was doing. I went up to him and asked if I could sit by him, and then we talked. We talked about how I sympathized with the people becoming furries, and why he became one, and what it meant to be part of such a community. He even showed me how I could get up to the moon, which was very nice of him. And this interaction, some stranger on the internet, was oddly enough the closest thing to actually engaging with another person I've had on this whole journey. And that confused me. Had I been doing this all wrong? Maybe. Maybe I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm back here again, lost and confused. I don't know people. I'm just stuck. But maybe this weekend will be better. I'll get to go on a trip, celebrate my birthday with a friend at a cool car and boat show in Houston. Maybe that'll be fun. I guess. I'm just so tired though. I never went to Houston. Instead, I stayed home, working on schoolwork while being sick. Worst of all, this was the same thing that happened before Christmas break. So I was feeling like the world was trying to fight against me. Being happy. I had to finish essays and projects for classes. Just me, my sad, dark room, all alone. Whenever I'm lost, I like to think of a dreamy setting. Someplace isolated from everything else. Only what I want remains. And there's a specific scene, a place that I love. There's a small 1.5 story log cabin sitting over a small hill covered in long and vibrant green grass blowing away in the wind. There are mountains in the back, not too far from the cabin to the top. It's climbable in about a day. If you're looking head on at the cabin, in the bottom of the small hill, behind you you'll be able to see tall pine trees swaying in the wind. I want to paint this place one day. I want to find a way to bring it to life, to create it, to find it. It's such a beautiful place. It's just too hard for me to describe in words for others to understand. The funny thing is, whenever I hear My Son Venus by C418, I think of the place. That song always brings me to tears. I will hold them back. It is a shame. I don't want people might think that's weird for crying to Minecraft music. What I do, it must be the connection of Minecraft's old, empty feeling, the haunting yet peaceful music playing in the background, and just experiencing it when I was younger, or naive, or innocent. Somehow makes me think of that small cabin on a hill with mountains in the back of it. But life is like a train ride, where some parts break or misalign along the way. You always fix them. You always keep on going. And the only time you stop is to get off when you arrive at your selected destination. And yet, I want to rest there. It's there I want to sleep for a long time, because here I am so tired. But I won't. It's not time for that. I have to fight to get what I want. And I can't give up. Not when I've come so far. I have everything I need. So make it there when I'm ready. True friends come only in a few. And family will always have your back no matter what. In reality, I'm coming for your ass. Going on this search for a group to find friends in, it's made me realize a couple of things. First, my family's always been at my side whenever I needed them. But some others don't have a family like that, which has made me grateful for the one that I have. I've also come to the conclusion that there's no need to have a large group to call friends, but that's always important to have at least a couple close friends that you can truly rely on. The journey between filming, meeting people, procrastinating, and editing this hot mess has reminded me of a game that I can't seem to forget. It always pops up in my head every now and then, always around the same time of year. It's spring going into summer. I have a family member who asks me from time to time what my favorite game is. So, this one's for you, bud. Portal 2 has shaped who I am. And through that, this film. And I can honestly say that this is the best game that Valve has ever made. From the dry and dark humor.
I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad.
To the funny robots, to the encouraging, dubious science.
I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
The God knows how big underground facility, to interesting mechanics, and perfectly fitting soundtrack that I've used in this very film. I sincerely thank everyone who has worked on creating Portal. But the biggest thing that sticks to me out of all of the Portal games is the ending of the second one. At the end, you are given freedom by GLaDOS because they're deemed too difficult to kill and henceforth a liability to everyone and everything. And as you ascend to the surface, you're assigned an Italian aria by turrets. The whole time they're in the game, they're spinning it to kill you, to fill your body full of lead. Yet here, they're singing you a lovely goodbye song. So strange. But isn't that beautiful?